Hello everybody, today we're playing with Mabel, Heir to the Cragflame. Is a 3 mana 3/3 in Boros, which is red and white. Legendary creature Mouse Soldier. Other mice you control get +1/+1. Upon Mabel enters, create Cragflame, a legendary colorless equipment artifact token with equipped creature gets +1/+1 and has Vigilance, Trample, and Haste with equip cost 2. So for this standard Brawl deck, I really like Mabel. And the advantage is in the standard set, in the entire Bloomburrow expansion, it got full support for Mouse. So pretty much most of our creatures are gonna come from that expansion. We have the typical Heartfire hero combo with Manful Mouse, Emberheart Challenger, but the deck also uses other useful mouse like Cheeky House Mouse, Flowerfoot Swordmaster, and all these mice synergize together because our commander's an anthem, and very importantly, makes the equipment. The equipment is quite powerful, and the important keyword is haste. It means our next mice get to attack each turn. One of the disadvantages with Mabel if it gets countered, so how do we play around that without having to cast him multiple times, is just reanimate him. Either him or another mice. If they just die, we just send it to the graveyard instead of our command zone, and we return it back. As for the equipment, there are 3 equipment I really want to highlight. Also, you could use other cheap equipment, but the big 3 I would say I really like in this deck are Sword of Fortune Frontier, Sword of Once and Future, and Celestial Armor. These 2 swords, why do I like them so much in a deck like this? Is they give you protection. From black and blue are just 2 very powerful colors, and also affects, for example, Azorius decks. Azorius is in white and blue, and if they have a spell that has blue in it, it cannot target it. Black is filled with removal, so protection from black is quite important. And the green sword, mainly we were important about the protection from green because that let us play around green decks. Green decks have big creatures, normally larger than our mice, so we're able to just punch through with Forge and Frontier. It also pumps the creature, and we get to play additional guards. Pretty much big all-star Celestial Armor. I would say in general, any creature deck really likes this card. For 3, it gets to automatically equip. It's a flash speed, so we can do it at any point. We just need to have the 3 mana open. And it gives indestructible. And after that is +2/+0 and fly. It's just an absolute all-star in any equipment-based deck. And for this deck, giving the protection is quite valuable because we don't have that many mice, so we want to protect the few we have. As for other in-game plans, we do have Elspeth. Elspeth just on her own very powerful. And if we need to tutor an equipment, we have Kellan. So let's see how we do with Mabel. Against Lumra. So Lumra is pretty popular in standard Brawl. He's on his own, can just win. I'm trying to ramp as much as possible. What do I want? I think I'm playing the white. Probably Village second. Which one's better? 2/1. For the Mite. Our second spell has Celebration. Two. What? So we can get a land here. I think it's Mabel time. Ooh. Is it? Oh. Go ahead. The cool thing about Celebration is just permanence. 2 more non-land permanents, so Mabel triggered Celebration. Good synergy with the Raging Battle Mouse. Next turn we'll have 3 mana. I think we are saving the Parting Gust. Yep, options here. We can definitely am thinking if I play you can't give it haste. The other option is we get lost that. Hopefully it doesn't hit a land drop. But I think that's too ambitious. Let me just play the mouse here. We could try to hit it. So we have the double white for next turn. We get the celebration trigger. Fine. Let's make him have it. Here's the place. Hopefully he doesn't draw land because he played quite a bit of lands. If this stalls a turn, that's great. He did draw it. So he doesn't have enough mana for that. If we Ox, we have 1 mana here. Yep, you can get your fish. Take out Lumra. Or are we giving the Valiant trigger? Oh, can't Ox here. Do I take you out? I think so. We can draw. You know, I was thinking green does not have board wipes, so getting anything like a body would help. Because the next turn we can go for the Ox. And we put Cheeky Mouse on the sorceries, which is called Quick Buy. And I was getting there. Alright, GG. So in this matchup, we are the aggressor. We have to just hit our curve. And that's where our few remove spells will save us. Because we just need 1 or 2 more turns. GG's. Okay, we're against Kotis. We need to be fast against this guy. We have 1 mouse. But we don't have red, so it's not a keep. Right. We don't have white, unfortunately. But we do have Parting Gust. It is risky. I would like to also give it flying. So it's less likely. I think Helix is just okay. We're gonna need luck here. We're gonna need to draw white. But if we draw white, we're gonna be doing good here. Alright, this is decent. I think we are naming Cavern of Souls or mouse. Cavern of Souls is pretty nice in this deck because all our creatures are mice. So, like Emberheart Challenger, let's go. See if the opponent has removal. You can play Mabel next turn. If we have white, we can even Celestial Armor and try to go. Like to go for the hit here. I think am I fine with this trade? I think I am. He wants to trade. Good here. When you're gonna do a bluff like that, you can always hit. They want to take the trade, it's fine. We didn't draw that white. So I'm thinking here we can tap 2. We would get 1 extra mana. So we name mouse. We can invasion. I think we instant speed take that guy out. Looks like the best play. Going on the offensive here. The other option was invasion, but he already played Kotis. There's at least 2 turns. He does have blockers. I'm thinking next turn we're gonna proc the Valiant with the weapon. We do have Celestial Armor. Triangle White would be pretty good here. What else would we want? I think invasions is slow. Gonna go for my hits. Okay, we draw a land. Does this change anything? I'd like to definitely keep that up. So we're gonna need to top 2, we get 3. Okay. So let's land. No blocks, alright. Alright, deal with both. Now we have a flyer. Problem here is we're a little bit bad into board wipes. Let's see, the only thing I'm worried here. Does this exile? No, destroy. Ooh, but I think this is lethal. Manifold Mouse. Standard sends his regards. And we begin with the mouse package. Pretty good. If you were thinking of not running Parting Gust, I hope this game shows you how powerful this card is. Not only can we protect our creature, but we exile theirs. GG's. Okay, we're playing against Laughing Jasper. We can go for a setup here. Depending on his plays, we play equipment, we play the mouse. Ooh, especially with the suit, I'm more confident in playing the Manifold Mouse now. Just pressure him. Let's get double strike and start hitting. Even if he destroy the Manifold, we can get him back. But I think here is, let's be mana efficient. Get our commander. I really like the invasion here. See what he has. Destroy. Okay, so he has removal. Doesn't want to put. So what is the card I'm a bit worried about? Thank you. Because you get the Valiant trigger. So you go for here. Let's guarantee our triggers. If we just go 1, he can block and we don't get the invasion. This is a win con. We're gonna pump our board. Next turn we can boots. Okay. Let's get the laughing Jasper. And GG's. We're able to just pressure mount with the mice. Invasion of Gobakhan helped us protect our mouse, and we had a backup plan if any of our import mice died. Okay. Playing against Urza, Lord Protector. Normally when there are Azorius, especially with these type of decks, I am expecting just Azorius control. Play Invasion here. What do they have? Yep, the War Wipe was expected. Make it a bit more expensive. Here we have two options. I think Mabel is the better one. Worst case scenario is they drew top deck a counterspell. Yeah, it's fine. We get to play the max. It happens. We could have sent it to the graveyard, but I think we should wait. Does he get haste? No. That's pretty bad into our setup. What is the best play here? Then we cover the solo name mouse here. Second fail, do you gain haste? No, but I can give it indestructible. Oh, wait, I can't. I have to wait a turn. And next turn, 1, 2, 3, he does have enough for that. Okay. Alright, so let's draw. Hopefully we hit our land drop here. Excellent. We are missing white here. If I go Mabel, he will die next turn. So unfortunately we were missing double white. Get our triggers. Scale you up. Okay, this alone forces a board wipe. I'm expecting that. Next turn we can play Elspeth or Mabel. Is that last card a counterspell? Oh, we can hit him really hard here, but I don't think I will. Instant or sorcery? So I believe I do want you. Do I want you? Because boar wipes. Yeah, sure. Let's play Elspeth. If opponent drew another counterspell, they're gaming. So now he has 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Just make tokens. Just plus Elspeth. Force the opponent to boar wipe. That's what we're looking for. Alright. Creatures. Do they have enough for both? Yep. I mean, they topped that pretty well. He's saving the boar wipe. What is he hitting? Yeah, because it's blue. He can't hit my mouse because he has a sword. Okay. If we play the mouse, we're 100% getting hit, but we get double strike. You can just hit once. So I believe... Let's go as much damage as humanly possible. I think that's the play. I do like it. I will show I have it. I don't mind. Let's go you. Opponent wants to wait. Alright. We are hitting really hard here. Double strike. Get the surveil. Target creature or planeswalker. I don't think the indestructible will work here. Let's surveil something better. Sure, doesn't really matter. See what we surveil. I want to get creatures. That's what I'm looking for. Not really any good hits. Okay, you're a mouse. Enter. Okay. I like to Mabel here. I think that's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna Mabel. And we already... I want the equipment in the battlefield. That's what I'm looking for. Here's all my future creatures. I wonder if he runs full predators. Three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Problem is the reanimation spell don't work too well, I imagine. Protect. So what is he getting? I do want 3 mana up, so I think we are playing the sword. He doesn't have anything else. I think we can go for the... for lethal. He does have a blocker. I'll need to do 8. Yep. As well. Doesn't have flying. Still have lethal. So what can we play? Well, let's go you. Team the response they can play anything. And this lights out. He was gonna get flying and go for lethal. GG's. Here was pretty tricky, but Invasion of Gobakhan was pretty important. We were able to delay his board wipe, and the opponent only had a board wipe. Even though he top deck removal for a planeswalker, we were able to just stabilize thanks to just having the Raging Battle Mice, give it a strong weapon, and give it double strike. Just force the opponent, even though we have one creature, force them to board single, pretty much board wipe that single creature. It was just enough, able to open the way. GG's. For the post-game round with Mabel, Heir to Cragflame, and I performed pretty well. Of all the games I played, I only lost once, and it was pretty much with a crazy hand with just full removal, but otherwise, we just performed pretty well. We were very resilient, and I would say just build advice for any deck if you are in white, try to have exile effects, as indestructible creatures are pretty common, and having just that ability to exile and just remove and forget is quite useful, especially with all the spells that can return small creatures back. Just exiling them helps quite a bit. As for the equipment, I'll say these top 3 end up performing very well, and you can run some smaller ones just for you to just activate that valiant, that celebration, the valiant and celebration. And I'm going to synergy with Mabel, for example, with Raging Battle Mouse, is celebration cares about permanence, and Mabel always gets a free celebration trigger. So even though it doesn't have valiant, it has great synergy with our commander. I would say the most expensive upgrade would be to this deck, other than the equipment, are the lands. But if you have the lands, I would prioritize the ways to give indestructible and reanimate, which are pretty cheap. As for the most expensive cards to get, I would believe it's our indestructible spells, as well with Celestial Armor. The 2 swords end up being pretty powerful. And I would say on a budget, it does work pretty well if you want to play on a budget with just the mice. And I really enjoyed my games with Mabel. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to like and subscribe. Comment below which other commanders would you like to me see play in Standard Brawl? Thanks for watching.